Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio, let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Vanzant, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
You good morning.
Wake your ass up.
Wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Pop up your wake.
We acting
All right.
up. We acting
Yeah, that's
up.
enough. That's enough.
That's it.
That's enough.
We
That's
ain't
enough.
trying to get cut off.
No doubt, no doubt. It's the official Man Cave Morning Show. We are in the building.
Happy Friday.
It is Friday, people.
We made it through another freaking week.
Yes, I'm excited. It's Friday. It's Friday. Salute to everybody on the check-in. I feel like it's going to be a great weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. A lot of things is popping. Shout out to everybody, man. First and foremost, let me introduce the awesome squad of the Man Cave Morning Show. To my right, the dude that gets a little rude, especially when he's in a bad mood. We call him what? Deacon Woo Woo. Deacon Woo Woo.
For the children, Wakanda forever.
And to the left of me, yes, the wonderful, the talented,
The vivacious.
the vivacious,
The curvaceous.
yes,
The
yes,
smellilicious.
oh yes.
Yes.
We call her Hurricane Kiss.
Non-pancake
Clap
making.
it up for Hurricane
She did not
Kiss.
bring
Good
my
morning,
pancake.
good morning, my people.
Yes,
And the
yes.
center of it all, because he so seldomly forgets to introduce
El
himself.
Jefe.
Oh,
El Jefe, El
El
General.
Jefe.
I am just humbly Storm Norm the General.
Chief
Salute to
Extraordinaire.
you all.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Now,
Pop yourself up, sir. Pop
first
yourself
and
up.
foremost, let's shout out everybody watching us live right now on YouTube.
Yes.
Shout out
Bang.
everybody watching us live right now on Twitter,
Bang.
Periscope.
Bang.
Salute to everybody watching us live right now on Ustream.
Bang.
Shout out to everybody watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com.
Bang.
Shout out to everybody listening to us live on what? That TuneIn app.
Yes,
If you don't have the TuneIn app by now, what?
It's
Go and download
free.
it.
Download
It's
it.
Such
free.
as free.
It's free.
Free.
Yes, yes, yes. And shout out to everybody watching us on Facebook. Salute to y'all. You know, we
Bang.
love y'all. Peace
out
and
to
blessings.
IG.
No doubt. Shout out to IG too.
Man Cave
Salute,
Morning
salute,
Show.
salute. Let's give some morning love to everybody on checking. Shout out to good morning, good afternoon, Pamela Harris. I forgot though, it is morning.
Good morning, where she is.
Yeah, it's morning in different places.
We're recording from LA. Get over yourself. It's not just about you, East Coast.
Oh, that's what we saying now.
He's a man.
We're in Guam right now, son.
Guam.
So,
Jesus.
Shout out and good morning to Nikki Raspberry. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. Laverne Long on the check-in. Patricia Shell Givens on the check-in. What's up, sis? Juanita Karen Harts Towns. What's up, mama? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Beatrice Woodard on the check-in. Pamela Swain on the check-in. Hey, Pamela. Sandy B. What's up, baby? D-Mac on the check-in. Robin Henry on the check-in. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning, Rianne Cuthbert on the check-in. And everybody trickling in. Alicia Mitchell. Good morning. Barb on the check-in. Jackie B on the check-in.
Jackie.
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes, good morning. I see Facebook doing something funky, but it's all good. Good morning, Anthony Williams on the check-in. Now, look, if Facebook act up, just go to BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube, and you can watch us nice and clear, whatever. That's just if Facebook acts up, all right? But good morning, Jackie B on the check-in. Now, we're gonna talk about some things this morning. Y'all ready?
Yes, absolutely.
On the show.
All right. So now, one of the things we're talking about, and we didn't get to this topic yesterday, is why do women only want to be equal when it's convenient for them? Why do women only want to be equal when it's convenient for them? And we're going to talk about that.
Why indeed,
Yes.
ladies?
Yes.
Why?
And also, Kevin Hart gets emotional about crabs in the barrel in the business.
Yeah.
Man, and I never heard Kevin Hart this way, but we're going to talk about it. But it's in response to Cat Williams.
What he said about Tiff.
Yeah, going off on Tiffany Haddish and other comedians. He's like, basically like, why, that's like me putting down my peers, you know what I'm saying? And that I'm in the business with, you know, instead of helping them out. So we're going to talk about that this morning. Yes. Shout out to everybody trickling in. Anthony Williams was good. Now, let's see where we going to start here. Where we going to go here? Oh, you know, we're going to go with some news first and foremost. And you brought this to my attention. So, ladies, would you be forgiven if this happened to you? We'll talk about it. I'm about to run this.
There was a basketball player that felt the need to confess to his wife that he had slept with over 300 women. Pistons player.
Wow. All right. So let's talk about it. Let's read it.
Former Detroit Pistons center Jason Maxwell revealed to a national television audience that he slept with 341 women before and during his marriage to high school sweetheart Brandy Maxwell. This figure falls 19,659 shy of the number of women NBA legend and lifelong bachelor Wilt Chamberlain claimed to have bedded in his 1991 book, A View from Above. But that was no consolation for Brandy. Maxwell's wife walked out the set of Oprah Winfrey's network, Iyanla Fix My Life, when her husband revealed to host Iyanla Vanzant that he slept with more than 50 women in his life.
All right. So let's be honest.
You's a nasty. No,
You's a dirty.
You's a nasty ninja.
You's a dirty.
You's a dirty.
Anyway.
You're dirty.
So,
coming soon.
Kiss, let me ask you, being the only female on the panel.
Yes.
If you get on a talk show or whatever and your husband revealed that he slept with more than 300 women during your marriage.
Okay.
During the marriage.
During the
not
marriage.
in life.
Not while I was the fiance. We was married.
Would that be fixable? Like,
No.
Do you think you could work it out?
No. Because when it comes to us, if a woman cheats, we could cheat one time. And y'all act like it's the end of the world, and we're
because
whores.
it is the end of the world.
What I'm saying is this: if I'm married, okay, and I cheat on my husband, it's messed up.
Oh, 50 after they were married.
Right.
Oh, but
341
still,
total.
still
341. Right.
One is enough, but 50.
Yeah, like come on.
Damn.
I'm saying
That's
you
a lot
cheated
of
that many.
strain,
You had
son.
to cheat that many times. It's something really wrong with
That's
you.
the 50 I told your ass.
If it's
about.
not gonna be right for us, it can't be right for y'all. I'll walk the hell out in a second.
Jackie B. Johnson said goodbye.
Yeah, for real. There's no talk. There's no conversation. There's no nothing. You're nasty.
Sandy said, hell no.
Come on, man. And he a basketball player, and no shade, but a lot of them are very irresponsible. He probably running through everybody with no.
No, that's just the 50 he told
that
you
means
about.
that means that I slept with all these women too because you told me after the fact. You are nasty. You
just said dirty.
Tammy Walker said no.
No.
Barb said hell to the no. Nikki Raspberry said right kiss. So here's my thing.
You trying to kill me, bro?
I slept. I can't even sleep with 50 women in my dreams.
That's real talk.
I'm just saying.
That's real talk.
Like how much time you got?
That's crazy. That's
50,
crazy.
Wait a minute. 50 different chicks.
Nikki Raspberry said one is too
Come on,
much.
man. Yeah, for real.
One is too
You play
much.
basketball. You're not supposed to be having your ball everywhere. This mother running on and off the court with all types of balls.
It's your balls.
No.
It's your sweaty
now,
balls.
now you're putting my life in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't think about that. Like like it's one thing to cheat, but like when you're doing that, especially when you're doing it unprotected and you're not being safe about it, whatever the case is, at least have at least respect me a little bit more to say, okay, yeah, I cheated, but your health is not in jeopardy or something crazy. Now this woman has to worry about getting tested every other. Come on, man. That's dead wrong. Because when we do it, we're whores, and we can sleep with one guy, make a mistake, or kiss somebody. We're whores, and we're you slut bags and whatever. But
Janet
a man doesn't be supposed to be
DeRossi.
forgiving. Nah,
You're
but
a
carajo.
No
Good
pass,
night.
huh?
No pass.
All right.
No
Whatever
pass.
she
No
said.
transfer. No MetroCard. None of that.
Do we get to? What do you think
So-
about that, Norm? No, stop.
Hey, look. Hey, look.
What
I'm
is
gonna
your
read. I'm gonna
opinion
read
on
some of
that,
the
sir?
comments, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with something else.
Okay.
All right.
Very
So,
good.
real quick, let's read. Pamela Harris said over 300 is what he's saying.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Pam
It's
is
probably more.
Pam is right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 300 that I can definitely. It's over that.
Cardi
6'7".
Frank, hey family, love the show, no doubt. Shout out. Jackie B said, so that mean you never loved me. Ooh, what's love got to do with it?
You know what?
No, I'm just saying that's what Tina said.
Oh.
We can rock out the rest of the show with that.
Nikki Raspberry said,
Nope.
then people wonder why they have arms and legs growing everywhere but the right place. Yeah, because you heard
That's a
about that
lot
new
of strain,
disease.
so, dude.
You heard about that new disease in the
Come on,
Caribbean.
man.
What?
That it is a disease that men are catching out. It rots off their genitals. Yeah, and basically it found out about it because like guys, they dip down to the Caribbean or whatever to mess around or cheat or whatever
all
like
these
that.
exotic women.
Yeah, and
Okay.
there's a disease now that rots off your genitals. It's real talk.
Go
It's
ahead, man.
It's a new STD.
Come on.
Moving on.
All right,
Oh,
so
moving
yeah,
on.
please, 'cause
Tammy Walker said she only knew about 8.
making me
Think
itch.
about what she allowed. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's about that too.
Pamela Swain said it only takes one for the trust to be destroyed. True
Right.
indeed. Anything after one is extra.
Yep. Teresa Robertson said, "Heck no."
Damn,
Hey,
so
Hell no.
So Ayanna Van Zandt can't fix
She
that.
couldn't fix that. Ayanna couldn't fix that.
Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. If you ever find yourself in a situation, why would you acknowledge that on national television? Why? Wait. Listen, baby, I've been
I
unfaithful
told
to
you
you.
watch that.
I've been unfaithful. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Kiss, I've been unfaithful to you. Not, I slept with 397. Like, why would you disrespect that
0.2.
woman like that?
Yeah.
All right, so
Wait, Juanita
Same
said
here.
unless he has a medical issue because because he's addicted to sex and it's a serious
We're
medical
all
condition.
addicted- we're
I
all
for one
addicted
wouldn't
to
stay.
sex.
But even
All
if
men are addicted
I
to
mean,
sex.
yeah, but
Yeah, pretty.
medical condition or not, you know that it's wrong.
you know what?
You know what's wrong.
You know what?
I'm gonna hear about your medical
All right.
condition.
So how many seen that
bull crap,
movie?
yo.
I got a prescription to whoop that ass for you.
How many seen that movie
doubt.
Addicted?
I agree.
Being that you
I
brought
did.
that up.
I did.
All right, so you seen the movie Addicted.
Yes, I have.
So basically,
So-
this man was married to his wife, whatever. His wife had a sexual addiction.
Yes.
She was molested when she was younger, whatever the case may be. You know, she went into womanhood, and her thing was sneaking out and just sleeping with random men and
She wasn't satisfied.
and
with
doing
her.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just wasn't enough. You know, she just was never satisfied. And so eventually she got caught out there, whatever. Of course, the husband was upset, whatever. At the end of the movie, she goes to one of those groups to get help. And, you know, hi, I'm Tina. I am a sex addict and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And she's like, I lost my husband. She starts crying, whatever. And at the end, the husband walks in to the group to support her, whatever.
That's
and
the movies.
And she runs over and she hugs him, and you know, he's sticking with her again. He's sticking
in
with
the
her.
movies.
Let's be honest.
That's
For the
in
brothers,
the movies.
for my brethren, how many of y'all brothers would really stick with your woman? All right, your wife, if you found out she had a sexual addiction and you caught her out there,
And a hush fell across
even
the
if she
room.
went to a group to get help.
And a hush, fellas, in
Come
your
on, man.
mind, hush, in your mind,
Come on, man.
Imagine your beautiful. Imagine your beautiful woman getting a high hard one from somebody other than yourself. Now multiply that feeling by 341 times. You're right.
Bugging. We actually got
no
a comment.
man
Okay.
is staying
G-Money.
with no woman doing that.
G Money says, okay, so instead of cheating on wifey 50 times, just buy her 50 different wigs and role play as a different chick every night. How's that sound?
I like that. I like.
But
stuff
guess
like
what?
that.
As much
Married,
as
yes.
much as that's a
Married,
great, a
yes.
dope idea,
What?
there's still a lot of men who'll be like, yeah, we role play, but it's the same punani, it's the same
me
person.
tell you
It's
something.
not gonna change.
If you
Y'all always
if
find
you
a
go
reason.
wait, if you go through the trouble of putting on different outfits and different wigs,
I would.
I got to stay.
Teacher
I'm
one day,
no, I'm
principal
gonna have
the
to stay
next.
with you. Like, you going through all of that?
Right.
We gonna rock out. And you my wife, I'm gonna have to see
So
you.
you would never
my
have
cap.
any reason to cheat if your woman kept it spicy all the time?
If you came with a different look and a different wig, no.
Okay.
And I love the ladies. I'm
but
thirsty
see, I
as
wouldn't
hell.
even-
but
I'm just asking. I was just curious.
if a woman went through all that, I got to stay in the state.
Keeper to keeper.
Anyway,
I understand.
D-Mac said, if you know you want to sleep with multiple people, why even get married?
Exactly.
True indeed.
Because men are garbage. That's why. We're garbage.
And Nikki Raspberry,
Don't know that.
I'm with Nikki. She said, what kind of ish is that?
Some
Sandy said,
unfathomable
stay
ish.
single if you have a sex addiction. Exactly.
But you can have a sex addiction. You can have a sex
addiction.
addiction, but for the person that you're with. You
No,
know what
we-
I'm saying?
we're talking
what
about
if you
the
I mean,
disease
of course, yeah.
of-
That shit ain't no disease.
They got it. Yeah.
It's a disease.
A disease. Now it's a damn disease.
All right,
Can't help myself.
Pamela Swain said, I watched and was told by a man that it is physically impossible to sleep with over 300. Is that true or is that a disclaimer? Either way, I'm paying attention.
You want to take that?
You could take that one, man. I'm
Um,
gonna leave that alone.
That's a bunch of 300 women, bro. Just au natural. You could rock 300 women. What type of time
In
frame
your
you got?
lifetime, though.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Could you sleep with 300 women in your whole life? Well, maybe I could do that.
Hear
In my
no
life.
evil, see no evil.
In my
speak no
life,
evil.
I probably could, but not in no. How long was their marriage? Wait a minute. How long was their marriage? 5 or 6 years?
I don't know.
I don't know if you could slam no 300 chicks in no 5 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, I don't know. If
You's
you
a
could do that.
busy ass ninja.
So now look,
And you a professional athlete? When do you train?
we're gonna move on real quick now.
Okay.
Now look, real quick.
Bad
So
for your
I don't
knees.
believe he actually played basketball. I think he was fronting.
I didn't show
Nobody has
I
that
didn't
type
show
of
y'all
talent.
this yet.
Okay.
But I'm about to run it right now. So there's this guy that goes around.
Mm-hmm.
He does pranks or whatever to test people's loyalty in their relationship, right? So he set up this one chick or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Actually, he set the guy up to kind of prove that his girl is not loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal?
Yeah, so
These loyal ain't hoes?
yeah, so I got the clip.
Okay.
And y'all, I wonder if y'all seen it before. But yo, when I seen it,
It's Friday.
I was like, I'm trying to get through it, but you know,
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Y'all, I understand. You don't got radio etiquette yet, but it's like,
Hit you with the Tommy gun.
nah. But real talk. The guy is actually, he does this all the time, and so y'all watch the clip about the chick. But it made me just think, man, are most women like this when it comes to somebody having more than what the person that they're with? You know what I'm saying?
Are we gonna have a real conversation about that?
Yeah.
I want to really talk about
Are most women like this when it comes to somebody else having more of something than the person they're with?
Okay.
All right. So let's watch the clip. Thank you. I can get through it now.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I was
Yes,
trying.
sir. Okay.
Yeesh. All right. Here we go. And did I lose it? No, I got it. Here we go. Let me run this clip.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show. It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Somebody delete my
It's the Man
desktop
Cave
shop.
Morning Show.
They sure
It's the
did.
Man Cave Morning Show. Hey,
Guess I can't run this
it's the
clip.
Man Cave Morning Show. Well, could you tell us about it? I mean, you can't find it.
Nah, it's no fun telling y'all about it.
Okay.
We're just going to another story.
Hey, yes. What gremlin erased the clip? Because I saw you put it in.
Nah, it's not the clip. It's the I got it. Here you go.
Man Cave Morning Show.
There's a car coming, guys. Be careful. That was close. I just moved to this house yesterday, and I have no food at home, and my phone is dead. And I'm just trying to find a place to get some food around here. Do you know any good restaurants nearby for a quick food, like a burrito or something?
There's like McDonald's down the street.
There's a what? A McDonald's?
Yeah.
There's no way you eat McDonald's and have that body. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll just walk around. But I just moved here, so I have no friends. Would you want to like be friends? Get some coffee
Hey,
sometime?
bro, this is my girlfriend.
You mean me?
Oh, it's your girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm with her. I've been with her
I
for
didn't.
2 years.
No problem. You're good. Have a nice day. Oh crap. Oh, you're good. It's okay. Seriously, it's okay. I got it. It's just.
What are you doing with all this money?
Oh, I was gonna go buy a second car after I had some food. So bad. This is not good.
What was your name again?
Oh, I never gave you my name because you said you were in a relationship, and I had to respect that. So.
Well, I can just show you like a couple of restaurants. They like not too far. I know you don't have friends.
Okay.
I understand how it is.
I'm cool with that. I don't want to cause you guys like any personal problems because I know if you're in a relationship, I get it. I was flirting, but it's like
we've already been having problems. It's fine. Like I'll explain what's going on, but
okay.
I'll just take.
Is he the father of your child, or?
No. That's from my previous relationship.
Oh, okay.
I actually tried to break up with him like last week, but it's hard. You know, he like loves my son, and
I could tell he's taken care of.
It's a nice car, by the way.
Yeah, this is a Ferrari. You know what Ferrari is?
Yeah, I love
Cool. Well, that's a Ferrari, but I was actually going to buy a Lamborghini with all that cash.
Oh my God.
After I had some food. But look, I don't want to cause you guys problems. If you have to go, I get it.
You're good. I'm going to explain.
Put all this cash in my car. Okay, but seriously, it's cool if you can't.
Yeah, no, I'm
okay.
fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know.
I'm just going to go grab some food and help you pick a car. I'm good in color picking.
Okay, cool. Sounds good with me. I'm down. Just let me know if he's cool with it.
Hey, can you watch that for a little bit? Like, I just want to show him like a restaurant down the street.
No.
The quick lunch, like I'm not, if you don't have any friends, like.
I'm with you if you're here with your son. I'm not about to just sit, like, if you really want to do that, I'll watch your kid because obviously.
1 hour.
Guys,
I'll be back in 1 hour.
I don't want to interrupt, but look, I wasn't trying to cause problems with you guys. If he's not cool with it.
I'm just trying to show you a restaurant. Like,
Okay.
No, but here's the thing that I don't want to.
Let's go back. Yo, just clap that up. Yo, genius. I love it though.
I wanted to see where this ended because like she got me baffled right now.
No, we can't play the whole thing. But the crazy thing is, yo.
You was getting ready to give you a kid.
Is this women like? Is this women when it comes to them seeing somebody else with more than what their man got?
No, come on, that's asinine right there.
Yo,
ain't nobody doing all that. Nobody's doing all that.
Y'all should see the ending to that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That shit got me flabbergasted right now.
No, but look, dude. First of all, she wouldn't be able to walk over there to him to help him pick up the dough. I'd be like, I got it.
And that was my thing. Like,
as soon as I seen her going over there, I'd be like, I got it.
You let her have a whole conversation with this. You let her walk away to even have a whole conversation with dude. So what does that say about him? Then you're gonna come and go, oh fuck no, I'm not staying with your kid. You let her walk away.
What you mean, let her? What you mean? What you supposed to do?
The minute she walked, where the hell you going? Why are you walking over the door? I don't give a shit what he dropped or whatever. What woman is gonna allow their man to walk over to a woman doing the same thing?
So because
really?
Wait.
We're not doing that.
No, I'm saying he stayed with the kid. Did he not?
Yeah,
which was the chivalrous thing to do.
Disrespectful.
That's disrespectful though.
She was disrespectful.
I'm not. No, we know
that shit wouldn't happen in real life.
We know that she was disrespectful. I'm talking about from his part. What was he supposed to do?
She said, "I'm good at color picking."
Yo, got me, bruh. Okay, you asked the question. There are some women that are absolutely 1000% that way. Those are the women that I bang on, right? Across the desk when people get mad at me and stuff like that. Joke because the kid, like, he was pushing her baby, which was not his baby. It was from another relationship.
Right.
Then a Ferrari come up. You a piece of garbage.
Phyllis said her man was a weak ass.
But see, when you say her man was a weak ass, so now what does he do? Does he wait? Does he cause a scene? Does he start fighting and fumbling with the infant there? Check this out, Duke. I'ma secure the baby. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna wild out when I got a little infant in my hand. I'm bigger than that. After that fact, that's something else. Now, when I was grown, I would have been so upset and I would have ran over there and I might have knocked the baby out of the cart. That's how hot-headed I was.
Damn.
No, I'm serious.
Baby do to you.
But now, no, I don't. He was a punk because he just stayed cool. Nah, bitch, you got it. It's nothing. I'm gonna
broad.
stay cool and detached, bro. Okay, it's gonna be. I'm gonna stay cool and detached. Like, yo, dude, you got that. You got that. Take your kid. I'm not making no. Make a scene for what?
Exactly.
Make a scene for a whore. Why am I putting my energy out? Once she showed me who she was, what am I? Why would I put my energy out? Oh, okay. I see what you're working with. I'm not making no scene. You're nothing to me. I would have let. And if it was a prank where I think at the end maybe the guy let her know that it was a fake and a phony.
But that's what I want to see. I gotta see her reaction.
I'd have been
later.
like, there you go. Would you have acted out like, what are you doing? I can't believe. I know you wouldn't have.
I'd be like, you could go, but you taking your kid with you.
Here's this.
First
of all,
here go your baby.
First of all, my girl.
Exactly.
Wouldn't she wouldn't. Man, look.
No, I just wouldn't. You gotta say.
I just wouldn't have let her even walk over there to pick up the money. That's all.
You complain. He allowed her to walk over there.
Allowed?
Like, what the hell you? What do you? Why are you walking over there helping him pick up money? You let her. Yeah.
I would have helped, dude. I'd be like, I got to watch the baby. Here, bro. All right, let me pack this up for you. And kept it moving.
I think maybe check this out.
For the fact, let me tell you what I didn't like about girl. She started downplaying the relationship.
Yeah.
Did y'all listen? Because I know y'all started. But she started.
We got problems. You know, I'll discuss it later. You know, I'll just.
She was downplaying the relationship. So. Let me tell you, man, she was grimy.
Because before he was like, bro, that's my good. It's like, yeah, that's my man, no, that's my child, and blah, 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 blah. Now all of a sudden the money falls and everything changed. Now you got issues with him. He's going to watch your baby.
Hold on. The man that I am now, I would have calmly, as she walked away, I would have pushed the baby with her. Take your baby, get in your rod and do you.
Yeah.
You dead to me.
Right.
No, I'm just saying all that. What you doing? All kinds of, nah. Like I'm not stopping. Look. You're going to be who you're going to be. I don't got to stop you from doing nothing. Thank you for telling me you a hoe. Bye, bitch.
Let's read some comments. All right. So, Dennis Beverly said, I'm good at laughing out loud.
Clap that color picker. That was a good line.
Color picker.
Julius Gray said, he might as well bend her ass over the hood right now.
He might as well.
Laverne Long said, disrespectful. I agree. Oh, Lord, Dorinda Grace Clark. Forgive us, Dorinda. But this is a crazy topic. Shout out to Jackie B. She said, I would have pushed her. I would have pushed her
and the kid
and walk clean away.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd have took the kid to the car and instead.
All right.
Man, with my dignity.
Juanita Caring Hearts Town said, there are a lot of females that would. But real women will clown the guy with the money. True indeed.
But we're talking about females right now. We're talking about real women. There are a lot of women that would absolutely do that crime and stuff. Absolutely do that.
Sandy B said, hold on, let me take this. Caller from the 925. State your name when you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show.
I am calling from the Bay Area. My name is Danny Dorman. I used to be the public relations director of the Pros DJ Pool out here, and Linus said, you ought to call my boy Norm right now.
Shout out to Linus.
All right, well, we doing a live radio show. You chiming in on the topic?
I literally got off the phone with her, so I don't know the topic, but yeah, I'm an old guy that knows a lot of things. So what is the topic? And I'll chime upon it.
Break the topic down for me.
Okay. All right. So basically, we just showed a clip about a woman that was with her man, her boyfriend, and she was walking along or whatever, and then she saw a guy with a nice car or whatever, and he dropped a whole bunch of money, whatever, and basically she was ready to leave the guy she was with right then and there.
And the boyfriend was pushing the stroller
of her
infant child, which was not his.
Right.
Okay.
Now, would you, if you were the boyfriend, would you have made a scene, or would you have just saw her behavior and just left her right then and there?
I wouldn't have left her, and I wouldn't have made a scene because of the child. If the man is taking care of another man's child, then, and he already knows, he should already know what the girlfriend is or how she is. So
true that.
I would definitely have words when we were alone, but I wouldn't do either one of those things.
Okay, all right. See, I respect that, and you know what? you definitely got to call me. You're part of a DJ pool, so I need to talk to you anyway. So we definitely got to talk after the show.
No problem. You have my number. You call me, brother.
Yes, we'll do. We'll do. Thanks for calling in. All right, take care.
Thank you.
Much love and much respect to what you're doing. As I said, Lioness, hit me to you. And for your listeners out there, you're making history.
Thank you.
And,
we appreciate you.
Today you're making history. 10, 15, 20 years from now, I'm not Miss Cleo, but I can guarantee you someone in your audience is listening. They're going to come to you and they're going to say, man, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I am.
Respect.
Thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
absolutely.
you, man. Thank you for calling in.
No problem.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
God bless. Wow. Okay.
Back to the Who's Auroras.
Psychic. Okay. Sandy B said, look at how she's dressed. That explains her whole attitude and personality. Come on, son. Yeah, true.
I gotta agree with Squale on that.
Yeah.
You know who this woman was.
That was the first thing we put, that was the first thing we did. We were like, what the hell she got on?
Yeah, with them booty choker shorts on.
Well, maybe it was hot
I knew who
outside.
she was. So you ain't got to wear it like that.
Maybe it was like 100 degrees, bro.
So your camel toe really got to breathe.
And you're with your child,
but
your ass
man. You already knew what it was. But you know what? The Yam Yam was probably good. That's what probably drew them in. So get drawn out. You know what you're dealing with.
No doubt. Shout out to Daryl D. McNeil. So if that's how your girl gets down in front of you, just imagine what she's doing when she's not around. Absolutely. No doubt. 341 men. Exactly. Laverne Long said it takes if all it takes is money, that says a lot. Her morals. Yeah,
Agreed.
True indeed. Shout out to Jay Gray. Said
I would have been pissed. I would have locked the wheels on the stroller and left her ass right there after cussing her ass out. Deuces. You know what? Can I say something? That might be what's closer to what I would have probably did the exact same thing. But I don't know if I would have cursed with the baby. But I could see what you're talking about, bro.
No doubt. Pamela Swain said, "Oh man, I lost it."
Because am I? Listen.
Wait.
Am I worrying about cursing in front of the little infant when your mom's a slut? Not really. The kid gonna see much worse.
No doubt.
Next topic.
Phyllis said, "Hello, Miss Parker."
No doubt.
And that's she walking around the vlog looking crazy.
Pamela Swain said first she said they were in a relationship, and then she said, we've been having problems for a long time. Yo, grimy. Anthony Williams.
I would have let her go right then and there.
Oh,
I would
yes.
have walked away.
Oh, yes.
From all three of them and went on with my life. Yo, Aunt, that's what I said. I'd have been like, bet.
And that wasn't his kid either?
Bruh.
Yo, I ain't going front. I would have pushed the stroller right to that guy right there.
That's what I would have said.
You handle that.
Look. This belongs to you because obviously she does too. She got baggage and I would have walked away.
Wow.
Real, I wouldn't have made no scene like that.
All right, we're going to phase.
That was foul, though.
We're going to go into the next phase.
That's why I can't retire the word whore.
Yeah,
Can't
Lord.
retire it. Go ahead.
You got to, man. You got
Some of them apply. Some of them apply.
Some of it apply.
So, set up the whole Cat Williams and Kevin Hart situation.
Okay. Cat Williams, we discussed this earlier because as a result of this, somebody's allegedly pulled a gun out of him. However, before all of that went down, he was discussing the career paths of Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart and a few other comedians. He said some disparaging things. When I initially saw the clip, I said, hey, I don't maybe not necessarily agree with Cat, but that was his opinion. Kevin Hart then took it upon himself when he was with Tiffany Haddish on another show to respond. Right. Let's roll both clips. See what y'all think about it.
So this is what Cat Williams first said in regards to other comedians and Tiffany Haddish. All right, so we're gonna play that first,
and then we're gonna play
Kevin's
retort.
Yeah, Kevin's response. All right, so let me find, and here we go.
It's the man.
Because they're going to let you do your special, Gerard Carmichael, but nobody's going to watch it. They're going to let you be a star, Lil Rel, but you ugly. And white people don't believe in ugly stars. They think you have to be somebody that women want to sleep with and men want to be. But because we black, they say, oh, you don't even deserve that. So you get Kevin Hart, Lil Rel, Gerard Carmichael, all in a row, Hannibal Buress, just dudes that no woman would talk to in Lenox Mall, let alone you making them movie stars. Why? Because you know ain't nobody gonna sleep with him. You only got Tiffany Haddish. She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball?
Wow. Now, just when you thought Kat was done,
now this is Kevin Hart's response to that, because Cat Williams came at Tiffany Haddish
and him too,
and some other, and Kevin Hart too,
and Lil Rel.
So this goes on to our whole crabs in the barrel thing, and Kevin Hart kind of broke it down. Check it out.
My frustration with Cat Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Cat was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what, I gotta fix me, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stand up for comedy. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian and these other women have worked hard, which they have. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho, shouts out to Lunel, shouts out to Leslie Jones, who are all underneath the umbrella of Cat Williams. Cat Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up? You haven't. So because you haven't, don't shit on those that now are. My frustration with Cat Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this.
See?
You went off.
I got a lot of respect for Kevin.
Yeah.
And he said a lot more, so we just couldn't play all of it. He said a lot.
Whole lot.
And basically breaking down like, yo, we don't have to make ourselves look good, tear somebody else down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the industry has a lot of that. So his whole thing is like, Kevin is changing the game because he's giving opportunity to comedians that were under him. And he basically said, look, I'm controlling the game. I'm a boss now.
Right.
I can give opportunities. And basically he's saying to Cat, like, you were a boss. You could have gave opportunities to the people that were under your wing, and you didn't. And he put them on blast. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and he came to he came to Tiffany's defense like crazy, because like, why are you gonna, basically, why are you gonna get up there on a national platform and basically crap on all your peers?
Right. Not even that, but at the same time, you ruined your own career. You were the cause of your own demise when it came to his, because at one point, Cat was that dude. Like, he had so many, stand-up shows out, and people were like always on him, and he was the funniest. I thought he was one of the funniest dudes since like Bernie. You know what I'm saying? All the Kings of Comedy, whatever the case is. But you did it to yourself. All the drugs, all the path that he chose for himself, and now you want to crap on other people that's trying to do better. Like, that's dead wrong.
Absolutely.
That's dead wrong. He's not gonna get back where he was after doing that crap.
I'm going to. Okay, first of all, I'm a fan of both Cat Williams and I'm a fan of Kevin Hart as well.
Right.
I listened to the entire interview of both people, and I found that Cat made some very salient points, and I found that Kevin disputed some points and said, listen, you're going to be factually inaccurate in what you're saying, this, that, and the other. That being said, let me get into a little transparency about me, because to me, it's a personal issue in terms of my own shortcomings, and then we can address how African Americans and how people of color can do what they got to do. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I was probably Cat Williams, and Norm was probably Kevin Hart in terms of my outview. I'm in my outlook on life and business and stuff like that. Let me tell you what I mean. There's some things that happened to me in my life that made me bitter. Not only that, as a result of that bitterness, perhaps jealousy set in. So even though I might have been stating facts as I saw them, I was unable to see that I was bitter as well, and not able to see how my words can tear people down. And I would say stuff like this: it's the truth and you can't handle it, and oh well. When I met Norm, the argument was, how are you making a difference? Because you can't even see that you're burning the platform down that you have with your hate. Now I'm talking about me now. Now, if this applies to anyone in the audience, great, because no one has to put their hands up. We have to broaden our horizons and support one another. And if this is like, for instance, the business that we choose to be in. And what I've learned, I'm sorry to get personal, sir.
Okay.
And what I've learned from Norm is when we have become under attack as a squad and as a station, I've told you this before, Norm never publicly says a thing. I'm just keeping it 100. The last thing I want to say is, just because I got a big mouth, don't mean I got to say everything I know about how somebody went to the top, about how they did this, and about how they did that. What I'm going to do is say, my brother, my sister, I support you, sis, brother, and what you're doing. Now, behind closed doors, that might be a different thing. But I don't want my words to tear another brother and another sister down. And it's about self-empowerment. I'm sorry for getting so personal. Now back to the ratchetness. Because if you look at Kevin systematically dismantled Cat's argument one by one with pure facts. So if you have a platform, what are you doing to change it? Or were you going to be just like me before Norm found me on my couch, bitter and complaining about everything? That's self-destructive. And that's what we do as a people. Let's not act like we don't. We are haters. We are crabs in a barrel. You know that we are. I happen to admit mine, and I'm working on my haterade. It was a lot of hate going at. Which y'all talk. What y'all think?
No, I'm just saying. Kevin, he didn't hold nothing back in that whole interview,
and I've never seen him do that. Because he always takes the high road.
I watched close to like 20-something minutes of the whole interview and everything, and he also put Mike as well.
Yes.
So I mean, and basically again, saying why is everybody attacking Tiffany Haddish for getting her shine? He basically talked about she was homeless, she was this, she was living in a car and this. Now she got her shot,
and she put in the work.
Why do we attack people that get their shot?
She put in the work. Nobody gets to that position without working.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's read some comments. A lot of comments. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. No, he should be checked. He should have checked her. Just like a child acting up in public, check it while it's happening. Absolutely.
Okay. Agreed.
Absolutely. Let me see. What comments we got?
Dennis Beverly said, "Word, I respect Kevin Hart for what he's doing with his craft on an overall level." Pamela said, "Cat went up against Steve Harvey. That was wrong to do."
Well, Cat go up against everybody.
Nikki Raspberry said, "Cat is a jealous dummy."
He's jealous. I don't think he's a dummy.
Yeah. Cat always has something to say about every comedian. He crapped on Steve Harvey.
He did.
Pamela said, "I still think it's hate, black on black crime at its highest level."
Yeah.
Who said that?
Pamela.
Pamela, you're right.
No,
it's hate.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
And if you notice, and I gotta personalize it again because I am on a radio show too. Not that big, but if you notice, Kevin only unleashed when that man attacked a woman. And I'm gonna tell you, that's how I feel about my female co-host. You know what I mean? Like, you can say whatever you want about me and about Norm, but we're gonna have to set the record straight and say, you got something to say about Kiss, you can keep that to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, well, with me it's different. You got something to say about anybody that I work with. You know what I'm saying? Anybody I'm cool with, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make it gender specific. If you attack anybody or whatever like that, I'm gonna have something to say.
Right.
You know, I know Wu could defend himself or whatever.
I'm the same way with y'all.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Don't
So
say
I mean,
nothing because at that point we have no more conversation.
Here's the point I was trying.
Caller, hold on 1 second.
Here's the point I was trying to make. We are about taking a high road. I mean, I've literally personally seen us as a squad, you as my leader, be like, no, let me remind you, son, we take the high road. That's what I was kind of saying, like about the gender specific. Like, yo, Duke, you see that lady on the end of the table? Yeah, keep your mouth shut. But go ahead, take the caller.
All right. Caller from the 678. State your name when you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave morning show, afternoon show. Depends on where you at. Go ahead.
No doubt, man. This is Julius Gray from down here in Georgia.
Gray?
What's good, fam?
Look, what the clip that you just showed with Cat Williams talking about Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart. I don't like the way people keep coming at Kevin because of the way America and basically the world has embraced him. Because we've seen, like, I've seen personally, like little videos of Kevin, you know, doing a movie, doing stand-up, doing something, you know what I'm saying? But every time I see him doing something, it's like he's never really, like, you know, bragging about it. He brags about how hard he works.
Right.
Because even by his own admission, he said Dave Chappelle is probably the funniest person he's ever heard. And and then as far as Cat Williams goes, I understand what he's saying. I remember seeing those specials with him and the two ladies and the other guy in the car traveling, doing city after city after city. And Kevin was right. Cat Williams was poised to be that next guy. But he fell off. That was his fault.
Right.
That's a fact.
And and the thing about Tiffany Haddish, like I've seen her on TV, and Cat was right. I've never seen her do stand up. So honestly, I didn't know if she could make a crowd laugh, if she could pack a stadium or nothing like that. But I don't begrudge her the ability to try. Like, matter of fact, and the reason I called because I saw Tiffany Haddish on Stephen Colbert last night.
Okay.
And I said, all right, now I want to see if she can make me laugh without, you know, any script or something like that. She was, in my opinion, hilarious.
Yeah, she actually has two specials.
Yeah.
Two stand-up specials.
So
I'm
like, now I'm sitting here waiting for, if she does do stand-up, I'm actually waiting for her to get the shot so I can actually see what she can actually do.
She has two specials. I think on Netflix.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, yo.
Mickey.
But the hate. I'm basically talking about the hate that Kevin Hart gets. Like I'm actually starting to get tired of hearing it.
Right.
Because if you don't want to work as hard as he did to get where he is, then why are you doing that? Like you said, it's a crab in a barrel syndrome. It's like ain't nothing gonna change.
Right.
See the problem with Cat Williams though, when you have a self-destructive personality, you know what I'm saying, and he has a self-destructive personality, whatever, you quickly look to point the finger at somebody else because you're not where you're at, or because you missed the opportunity for whatever. So when somebody else rises above you because you've been self-destructive and you stunted your own growth, right? You know what I'm saying? You tend to quickly, now they on top because of this.
Right.
They're not even that funny.
Instead of taking
or this person is not even this. Or this person is not that. Or they haven't sold this many ticket sales or whatever like that. Instead of saying, you know what, like Kevin said, you know what, I didn't show up for the movie promotion, or I was drunk and I was high and I wasn't able to go do this reading, or I was drunk and I was high, I wasn't able to go to my stand-up comedy show or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to start taking your own accountability. Be accountable for everything that you do that stunts your own growth. I'm not going to blame Wu, all right, for me not doing X, Y, and Z because I was messing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to blame Kiss for something because I was messing up. I'm going to take some responsibility and I'm going to fix myself and I'm going to get back out there and I'm going to try to climb back to where I was before. And Cat is not doing that, and that's the problem, and that's why he's self-destructive, and that's why everybody in the world has wronged him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he has that mentality.
No, check this out. You know, everything that you just said was absolutely right, because you know who did do that?
Who's that?
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree 300%. You know, and
all right, man. But I'm gonna let y'all get back because I want to listen more what y'all got to say.
No doubt. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling, Jay.
All right, man.
So I gotta, boss. What you just said pretty much wraps it all up. Talent is not enough.
Right.
You have to have character and discipline. Okay. Again, I am a phenomenal fan of Cat Williams. I always will be. I also seen him literally punch a child in the face. Like he literally punched a child. And Cat is like bulletproof, like Trump. You understand? Because think about this. Anyone, a grown man punching a child, we would just discard him outright, right? But he does have a lot of love and support in the community. But the mental illness tip,
right?
Something definitely is going on. It's more than just being self-destructive,
right?
You understand what I'm saying? And we have to start to acknowledge that. And the reason it resonates with me, I'm not that damn crazy, but I recognize that crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not enough to be talented,
right?
And it's not enough to work hard. You need that, but you also have to have tact, and you also can't. When your karma is tearing someone else down, you yourself are going to get torn down. My mantra, Buddhism: you are responsible for the condition of your own life.
Right.
Whenever you see someone constantly pointing the finger at this and at that, you may initially grab me because I'm paranoid and crazy myself,
right?
But time after time after time, he snipes at other successful people. You can't argue with what Kevin what Kevin has done. And Tiffany Haddish, she was homeless, man.
Yeah.
I have been that. So to go from there to where you are, Kevin said this as well. What do we want as black people? If we're complaining about how bad it is and we succeed, and then we began to succeed about the people that are then successful, we need to make up our mind. Right. And I'm gonna have to agree, like that's that victim mentality, that victim mindset that we have.
Right.
Once we're now successful, Norm is successful because he's an Illuminati and he slept with a white lady. No.
Oh, that's what it takes?
No, that's what it takes. Right? Instead of hard
Babe, I'm gonna
work,
have to take one for the team.
Right? You need to get you a gold standard. But you know what I'm saying? We're very the reason I like the topic is because it applies to us as a people.
Right.
Because we hate losing and we hate winning and we hate ourselves more than either one of those things.
Right. Right. No doubt. Shout out to everybody with the comments, man. Let's read Pamela Swain's comment.
Pamela Swain said, it's never okay to knock another on their craft. Just like Cat had to find his way, so did Kevin Hart. And now Tiffany. Damn, where's the support? The mere fact that we have another female comedian makes me feel good, so I can stop telling my neighborhood jokes.
Yes.
Laugh out loud. I'm just saying. It's true, though.
Absolutely.
That's true.
No doubt. Caller from the 404. State your name when you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show. Afternoon show. Good morning.
Good afternoon. It's me. It's Demetrius from Atlanta.
Hey.
To be exact.
Welcome to
What's
the show.
What's going on?
You all right, baby?
Fix it,
yeah.
Jesus, fix it.
I'm just recovering from pneumonia. That's all.
The blood of Jesus.
Yeah, that's the blood.
All right, talk to us.
But I was calling about the whole Cat Williams situation. And I listened to the interview. I didn't listen to Kevin Hart interview because I didn't know he did one.
Listen to it.
Being honest. But I mean, what I took from the interview, I get what you guys are saying as far as it goes. But what I don't think Cat was trying to down them per se. I think he was really talking about ownership of your craft, like owning. Because Cat Williams owns all his specials. He owns everything. Everything he put out, he paid for, and people are paying him for to go on Netflix and stuff like that. He was, I think, he was more talking about owning because he was saying, like what he's saying is the studios and the producers and the stuff like that made them. So as easy as they gave it to Tiffany and all of them, and I love all the comedians, to be honest with you. But what I think he was really trying to say is what they gave them, as simple as that. All they got to do is make one scandal and they can take everything they have. But they can't take what Cat has because he owns it.
All right.
They don't own it.
So
the studios own it.
So Kevin Hart disputed that in his interview, as far as his ownership to certain things.
Yeah, you gotta watch that
interview. That's what I'm saying.
And while I agree with you, D, I guess I completely hear you. You can make that point without nobody's name in your mouth. You could come out and say, let me tell you, I own my this and my that, and we going this and we going that. You dig what I'm saying? Without trying to discredit. And so the reason that we brought up the Kevin Hart is because I've never heard Kevin directly address somebody. He addressed what Cat said, tit for tat, and said, no, that this is true. Now, what's true and what's not, I don't know. I'm not there. I was just saying, while I do hear your point, please do not forget that we tear each other down a lot. Right. You can make that point with no one else's name in your mouth. Yes. Go ahead, D. I'm listening.
Okay. No, I said I completely agree. I do think that point where he started to, to put stuff out or say something, I think you're completely right. He could have made his point without what he did. I think he just, got carried away with, because he needed somewhere to make his point about making his, I think he needed a way to make his point, but I don't think what he realizes that he was, indeed tearing people down. I don't think it clicked in his head right then that he was tearing somebody down while he was trying to make this point. You understand what I'm saying? I think he was trying to make a point, but it got lost in the argument, I guess you could say.
I think he said exactly what he wanted to say and how he really felt. And that's... No, I think he said exactly what he wanted to say, and he spoke how he really felt. And I don't think he had a loss, of thought. When he said what he said, he knew what he was saying, but my whole thing is that's why I really listened to that whole Cat Williams interview real carefully, before we even talked about it, and I listened to Kevin Hart. The Kevin Hart really was in his feelings when he spoke about the whole situation and how this industry is going, and he's saying, "Look, either you want me to be the solution."
Or continue to be part of the problem.
Yeah, or continue to be a part of the problem.
Yeah.
And Kevin's saying basically...
Yeah, I need to find the video for Kevin Hart.
Yes, please do.
So I can watch the whole
it's on
his
YouTube.
whole video, because I understand both points. I really do. And I respect both people, and you're correct. You don't have to tear somebody down to build yourself up.
Absolutely.
Y'all should be able to build each other up together and put each other on together. And like I said, I think Cat has good business advice, and I feel like it. Like you said, if he got good business advice, and he do all his specials, his stuff, he paid for everything himself. But I think he should take that advice and show others how to do what he did instead of, bringing them down for not owning their stuff. He should show them how to do what he did so that they don't make the same mistake. So that they don't get pushed out.
Once again, I just want to. I love Cat. I've seen Cat do a lot of self-destructive things with his career. It reminds me of Richard Pryor. That's the first thing. Second thing, Cat is literally like a Mensa student. Like he has an above average IQ that's documented. It's not like, oh, that was smart. Norman's smart, Kiss is smart. No. He has like 160 documented Mensa IQ. So one thing I noticed about Cat is right before he's pushing a project, he says outlandish stuff. It gets a buzz around him, and then he disappears. Am I right? But just in this case, you got G-check from another G. That's what I see. Mom and Dad is fighting. I'm going to keep my mouth out of it. But his intelligence, I agree with General. Cat knows exactly how, where, why, and what he say. Too damn smart. Cat is a brilliant mind. And he's self-destructive, too.
No doubt. D, we want to thank you for calling in on the show.
Respect
as
always.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, D. Feel
D
better.
From the ATL. Feel better,
yes,
mama.
please feel better. Look, drink some tea with some honey and lemon in it. And put a cough drop in it.
I hate that stuff.
And tell them to take care of the kids because you sick.
Okay.
Tell both your husbands. Tell both your husbands to take care of them kids.
Tell both your wives.
And both your wives to take care of them kids because
he's a doctor.
You're not feeling well, D.
That's right.
We want you to get better.
Wait. He ain't that kind of doctor. This food deliver baby. He ain't coming nowhere near me with no.
He could prescribe medications.
Unless it's a baby popping up out of here. No, he can keep his ass over there. No.
And some antibiotics.
Tell both your husbands and your wife to take care of them kids while you're sick.
Tell the Brady Bunch it's your turn to chill.
Trust me, look, y'all don't hear no children, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's true.
They quiet
Wow.
All right.
Mama got a break for once.
Feel better, Mama.
Love you.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Mama.
Lord Jesus. All right. Pamela Swain said, I stopped now. Since Tiffany made it, I can't stop now and just support. But she could. What?
But she could have took a sister along with her.
But she could have took a sister along.
Pamela's a comedian as well.
No doubt. No, Pamela funny.
Okay. Keep on being funny, Mama.
I can just tell. All right.
Keep on being funny.
She needs to listen to Kevin Hart. Definitely. She do need to listen to Kevin Hart.
And one thing that Kevin Hart said, he said, you got a crew and a stable of comedians. I got a stable of comedians. Look at what I'm doing with my comedians. Look at what you're doing with yours. I was like, and a hush fell across the room.
And absolutely. The comment over here said that Cat Williams' beef is not with Hart and Haddish, it's with Hollywood. But the problem with that is that, like we said and we stated already, we know that that's the problem. He feels jaded now. He feels like he's not really moving the way he used to. And like Norm said, instead of him taking accountability for the fact that you are the reason why.
Yeah. He's
now I'm gonna sit back and be on my hate throne. Oh, this person's doing that. Oh, they're giving this one too much credit. Oh, if you had your ish together and was still working on your craft and still showing people that you are funny, because he is hilarious. He's funny as hell. But you put your foot in your own mouth. You did it to yourself.
So the same Hollywood that pushes barriers in black people's face is the same Hollywood that Kevin moves in. It's the exact same. Now, what Kat is saying is valid.
Right.
But yet Kevin moves in a different fashion. So I'm not letting Kat off the hook. I love him too much for me to say, oh, he was just talking about how. No, you are responsible for the condition of your life. You talking greasy. You got G-check. It happens. What you going to do? Take accountability for that.
No doubt. Y'all ready to get on this topic?
Yes, sir.
Ladies, don't y'all get mad when we talk about this topic. But first and foremost, don't forget November 10th and November 17th.
Yes.
Final Deceit, the stage play. All right. I would rather live a life alone than to live life built on lies, deceit, and manipulation. All right.
I'm supposed to put the reverb on that one.
Oh, go ahead. You do it. Go ahead. Say it.
I would rather live a life alone than to live my life built on lies,
deceit,
and manipulation.
The blood of Jesus.
Final Deceit, the stage play, people. All right. The first.
Shout out to Juanita Caring Hearts.
Yes, director.
Yes.
Writer. First Unitarian Society of Plainfield, 724 Park Avenue, Plainfield, New Jersey, 07060. November 10th and 17th. 5:30 p.m.
All right. Support
tickets
Black
It's $25 in advance and $30 at the door.
Yes.
And if you pay $35 for the VIP, you get to meet the cast and you get a light buffet.
You get a light
Little
buffet.
snack.
Yes,
okay?
yes. Now look, for more info, contact Juanita.
Yes.
908-986-8474. Again, that's 908-986-8474.
Juanita Caring Hearts.
So you already know what it is.
We are proud of this play.
Yes. So again, that's Final Deceit.
Yes.
And guess what? Your girl right here, Hurricane Kiss, she is a character in the play.
Hey.
Your boy Storm on the General is a character in the play. So you're gonna see a different side of us.
Yes.
All right. In the stage play. And again, that's November 10th and November 17th at the Unitarian Society of Plainfield. The first Unitary Society of Plainfield, 724 Park Avenue, Plainfield, New Jersey, 07060.
Yes, 5:30 p.m.
Yes, 5:30 p.m.
The
so
Man
get your
Cave Morning Show acts as
tickets.
well. Look at that
Get your advance tickets.
We be acting.
Cats here on the Man Cave Morning Show.
We be acting up.
Respect.
But definitely, and plus, just the whole content about what the play is about is awesome. In domestic violence awareness. I mean, it's real out there.
Yeah.
So you may actually can relate to the play yourself. Trust me, you may see some things about yourself within this play. So make sure you go check out Final Deceit. All right, stage play. And again, your boy Storm Norm is in it, and your girl Hurricane Kiss. We are characters.
Hercules. Look at my people. Oh, look at my people.
Juanita Caring Hearts.
Yes.
No doubt.
Juanita Caring Hearts.
Now let's get into this topic, ladies. Again. You about to get it now. And Woo's fault. It's Woo's fault.
Yeah.
So if you're mad about this topic, it's all Woo's fault.
I'm built for it.
This we know.
Why do women only want to be equal when it's convenient for them?
Hello?
Woo, break that down. What does that mean?
Hello?
They want to know.
It is my supposition that some women, but not all women, but we're talking about some women.
Here we go.
Yep.
Here we go.
That cake and eat it too.
I hate that phrase. Yeah,
why you hate it?
Because it's my cake. Yeah, I'm going to eat it.
Listen.
Stupidest phrase. I hate it.
I think that there are some women that claim that they are equal and they are the same when it's convenient. Two wits. A woman will tell you all day and every day she can do everything a man does, up to and including sleeping with just as many men as a man sleeps with women. that she's strong, she's independent, she doesn't need anyone's help, she doesn't this, she doesn't that. That's the same woman that will say, I can't, I won't. You're the man. If we're equal, you shovel the snow. If we're equal, when somebody knock on that door and it's an intruder, you get your ass up and you take the bullet. When there's a shortage in the household, you get the second job. You do everything. So hold on. Before you start running your mouth, I'm talking about women that are in relationships. I'm not talking about single women. I'm not talking about I bake the cake and I bring it home and this. I'm not talking about that. Let me tell you what I'm not gonna let you do either, because we're gonna get to this topic. Well, I wouldn't have to if you the other. I said the parameters of this conversation is a man and a woman in a stable relationship. Now, once you're in a stable relationship, you want the benefits of being a man, right? But you don't want the repercussions that take it too.
Wow.
It's my supposition, and you call me sexist, that you're not the man and you're not the same. We're equal, but we got different roles. So you want the credit of the role that I play, but not the work and the responsibility that goes along with it. You're confused. You're confused. And when you're taking that role, you wonder why a real man buffers up against you when you act like that. Call in and cuss me out. It's Friday.
He said it.
I'm tired of us
I'm
all
sorry, I'm
agreeing.
laughing at Juliet. Juliet said, "Oh, sugar honey iced tea. It's about to go down."
I'm tired of us all agreeing. I'm tired of this
Maybe not.
kumbaya. This the Man Cave Morning Show. Son,
welcome.
All I'm saying is, I am not cutting the grass, right? I'm not cutting the glass and ironing my clothes too.
Oh,
we gonna pick a lane. We gonna have lanes.
No, yeah,
this This is
right,
my lane.
Right.
This is your lane.
How you
I'm
get a
saying.
get out of jail free card for work?
I'm just
'Cause
saying.
you're a woman.
I'm just saying. If
Say
I'm
that again.
If I'm gonna do the heavy work, cutting the grass,
And you should
this,
cut the grass.
and all of that.
You should cut it.
And put that leg work in. It's all right.
Go
Frida.
iron
Go
my clothes
to
and
iron the
cook my
clothes.
food.
Now, listen. I'm not talking about my personal situation. So, babe, this has nothing to do with you. We trying to make a point in reference to the topic. So I don't want you to be like, "Is you throwing shots at me?"
Yo, Pamela said you wearing wrinkled clothes then.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
See?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. They always got a way to get out of something where we don't. If we try to get out, go ahead. Equal what?
So equal is well, okay. We going out. We going out together. So okay, Mama, you got that bill?
Yes, Phyllis.
You got the bill?
Yeah, and the gas money too.
Because
we equal, right? I'm short.
We equal.
Yeah.
When the tire got flat the last time, I changed it, babe.
So this time you
changed that.
That's right.
I don't even eat.
That's
equal
right.
Sugar.
You changed that.
I'm just saying. But when it's convenient, but they only want to be equal.
Now watch
It's
this.
convenient
Watch
for them.
this. Watch this. We got two.
Oh, really?
Hold on. Before Kiss go on, I know she's gonna go on. That's why I brought the topic up. We got two cars. One car's broke. One car's working. Yo, women, you take the broke car. Let me take the fixed car. I'll go to work. You go to work too, but then get the car fixed as well. And I see you with your equal ass. Go ahead, rock out.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Kiss.
Get
What?
that.
Why is it BS?
We're listening. Hello.
I'm just saying it's BS because, of course, every topic, right, has one side over here, one side over here. Like somebody just said in the comments, some women, right?
We talking about the some.
Right. Okay, we're talking about the some. But sometimes, right, when we talking about the some, y'all tend to say things in a tone where it's not just some, this is like a thing that's directed towards all. Right, so I gotta say some. I'm saying some as a woman who thinks that's bullshit because I'm the first one that wants to. I might want to cut the lawn too. I might want to help you fix a flat tire.
So how would you speak
I'm
to
the
women?
first one after we do parties that's like picking up speakers and heels, walking around doing shit.
So,
So
but-
when I hear stuff like that, it's an insult because
Do you acknowledge?
what does that mean when
Okay,
it's
we
convenient
know you're.
to
So
you?
do you acknowledge that there are women that don't feel the way you feel?
Of course I do.
So how you feel? How do you as a woman feel about those type of women?
I feel like
'Cause you're not that type of woman. We
I'm
already
not.
know.
I'm not.
Okay, what about the women that are that type? What then? What now? Because they don't exist. A figment of my imagination.
But it's funny because me and Norm, didn't we talk about this last week when I said that a lot of times I get the low blows and I get the eyes, and people always like, are you saying too much? I don't care, because at the end of the day, like, if you can't be a help to your partner, and like if one day you know that your man is going through stuff or whatever case is, or he might be tired, he might be not feeling good, whatever case is, but yet you still expect him to be a man. So in the same token, the same way we want to run our mouths and say, oh, but we have children and we do this and we bear children and we still get up and go to work. Okay, yeah, that's great. But this happens too many times in relationships where I think women have this thing. Some women have this thing where, of course, yeah, we were raised to be queens. We were raised to think that our men are supposed to protect us. We were raised to think that our men are supposed to take care of us and take care of the family and take care of house and home. But the same thing applies to us. So if you are a woman who has this mentality like, oh, because I have his children, or because I go to work, or because I do all these things throughout the day, that gives me the right to just get lazy and lose interest in the things that are important to my relationship, then something's wrong with you. Because then you can't sit there and complain when your man is tired and doesn't want to do anything for you, or doesn't want to play his role. So initially, in any relationship, men and women, you have to play your role, and it's a never-ending job. I'm not saying you can't get tired. I'm not saying you can't get, a little lazy or feel like I don't want to do anything today, but there has to be a compromise. There should always be a compromise when it comes to relationships. So for women like that, stop it. Because the minute the shoe on the other foot, y'all want to complain about the person that you're with because they got sleepy one day and don't really want to be. I don't be a hero today. So
Pamela Harris said, "Kiss, I hear you. That is the way I am. When you bring home the bacon and cook it too, I am equal." Okay, I feel you. I feel you on that. Carla said, "I'll cut the lawn." That's a work,out. Okay. Most women ain't trying to cut the lawn though. No, I'm telling you, and do yard work, and trim and all that, and get there. Most women ain't trying.
I'm a crazy tomboy, so when it comes to me, there's not much arguing I could do with y'all because I'm really kind of on your side most of the time when it comes to certain aspects. Certain aspects. I'm not saying everything because y'all be bugging sometimes, but y'all got this one. I know.
But you know what? Today's women. I'm not saying all of y'all, but most of y'all today, I mean, like back in the day, think about things like holding the door open for your woman, you know what I'm saying? And doing certain little men, pulling the chair out for them, at the restaurants or whatever like that.
Right.
Most women ain't sweating that today or whatever. Like, I got it. You don't have to do that for me. I can hold my own door. I've heard that before. I can pull my chair out, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, what is it? What do you want then? And this is what I want to know. What do you want? Do you want me to be the gentleman?
Right.
The gentleman and show you that I cherish you? Or do you want me to be hardcore? Like, get that yourself. Go get that yourself. Go carry your own grocery bags. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You go do that. I'll go do this or whatever like that. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes y'all confusing. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all want.
Right.
Absolutely. I think.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to read a comment real quick. Victor said that the problem is that some women are too independent and don't allow certain things to happen to have a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
It's not just about us joking and having fun and the battle of sexes and whatever, but we have to be honest and acknowledge what we're talking about. Because damn it, not every man is a piece of crap. Not every man is abusive, and I wouldn't have to if I didn't let you, this, that, and the other. Let me tell you something. Be careful when you want to assume every single responsibility that a man has. Because if that's what you truly want, you will be horrified to discover that it's not what you want to do. No. It's not what you want to do. So you can't have this duplicity. Whereas, you want me to be romantic and you want me to be chivalrous, but then you want to take on my role. You want to be a little condescending. You want to get out of jail free card, which is like in other words, let's say there's an expectation of you doing something and you say, well, I didn't get to that. Well, if we're equal, then I need to hold you to the same accountability, because trust me, as a man, when I don't do something, I'm going to hear about it from the planet. Everyone's going to let me know, you should have did this, you should have did that. Come on, fam. It's not fair.
Are you a weak man when you let your woman make all your decisions for you? She makes all the decisions for you.
It happens.
All right. Well, no, we're going to go here today. We're going to do this. And this is what we're doing. No, this weekend, this is what we're doing. This weekend, this is what we're
Yes,
doing.
you
blah,
are.
blah, blah. Don't wear that. It's too bright.
Yes,
wear
you
this
are.
that I put out for you. Blah 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 blah
Yes,
blah.
you are.
This and that.
You are a
See,
weak man if that happens.
but see, that's my thing. We gotta know and respect. I say this all the time. Our lanes. We have lanes in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then, two, I'm not gonna let you either emasculate me to the point to where I should be wearing the heels and you should be wearing the Timbs. It's not going down like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. Some women just gotta be the boss. I want it. This is the way I want it. This is the way I want it. If you want me, this is the way I want it. And I see that a lot, bro. I see a lot of brothers right now walking in high heels.
I do too.
Yeah.
I
you
do
know how
too.
we rock here. Only women wear high heels.
And literally,
Ow.
that's a trademark.
Ow.
Literally. And I'm not going to be taken off my square because you're emotional or you be calling me a name or you don't like me. I'm not going to be taken off my square because you say I'm sexist and you say that I'm insensitive and you say this and you say that. Listen, we cannot progress as a people if our roles are reversed or if I allow you to emasculate me. There are some women who always like to fight because they always like to emasculate their men. Now, are there reasons for that and blah, blah, blah? We've discussed those things on the show.
Right.
But I have to plant a flag in the sand for real responsible men. We are out here and we're telling you that this behavior is causing a lot of struggle in our relationships. And it's why relationships many times fail. Let me tell you, I'm not a woman. I ain't wearing a skirt. I ain't wearing a dress. Right? And I just don't mean any offense, but there are women that literally don't know what a man looks like, what he sounds like, how he acts, and how he rolls. Now, you jokers know what a knocker sound like. You know what a boy sounds like. You know what a sellout sounds like. You know what an effeminate man sounds like. But when you hear the voice of a man declaring some principles, some women can't deal with that. And they either run away or they become self-destructive. And then they gather like geese, a gaggle of geese, with other destructive women. And they start throwing rocks. If you want to know what a man is,
I'm gonna hit you with a question too. Go ahead. No.
Ask one.
No, I'm gonna hit
Ask a man.
So
I want to hear the question.
All right, first let me read the comments first. Pamela Swain
Sorry,
said,
geese makes me laugh.
when my husband was here, he did it all. I stepped back and allowed him to be the man. But I paid attention, and then when he left this earth, I have no problem stepping in now. I wear all the hats and I'm doing it all.
God bless you.
Clap her.
That's
up.
commendable.
Clap Pamela up. No doubt.
Glad that he taught you well. And if God should send you another man, take the step back if he's worth it.
Kenny Johnson. Hey Kenny, I agree with Kiss. I'm not part of that sum. Everything is a compromise to work together, but I don't change tires.
And I don't want you to.
Right, exactly.
No, I will never let you change the tire.
Exactly.
Never.
Exactly.
Never.
Alicia Mitchell said that is a problem. Controlling, respect each other.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, so if a man in the household, I'm gonna ask you ladies something, and I'm gonna ask y'all something.
All right.
So if a man in the household basically, says is going to make that final decision to whatever y'all discuss,
Go ahead.
right? Is going to make that final decision. With luck, babe, this is the way I think we should do it, and this is how we're going to pay bills, and this is how we're going to do this, and blah blah blah, and this we need to start budgeting for this and this and this and that.
Right.
Like that's just the way we got to do it. That's the better way.
Go ahead.
No, I don't want to do it that way because it's such. I know what I'm doing. I don't need nobody to tell me how to spend or budget. Blah 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 blah. Now, by the man saying this, I hear you, but this is how it's going to go. Is that controlling?
No.
Kiss, is that controlling?
No.
No? How many of you women out there think that's controlling?
And
I
call
want
up
to know.
too.
And call in. Phone lines are open. 646
233
1302.
1302. Let's read Juanita's comment.
I'm sorry. Where we at?
From right here.
Okay. She said, I still want you to hold the door open, pull my chair out, help put my coat on, laugh out loud. I may have a hard, strong exterior, but my man runs our relationship and I love it.
Yeah. and most straight men don't want another man in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? One of us got to be the man. One of us got to be the woman. And there's certain roles we should respect.
Okay, so
I think when people hear my man runs a relationship, they automatically think like it's some bully, something. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with allowing your partner to make decisions and allowing your partner to do things for you that you wouldn't expect them to do, or to take care of things before you even think about taking care of it, because that just shows what's the word? It is a word I had a brain fart. But it's supposed to feel like a camaraderie. Like when you're in a relationship, you call the partner for a reason. You get what I'm saying? When I fall short, you got to pick it up, and vice versa. It shouldn't be a man or woman thing. Just do your damn job in a relationship.
Right.
That's it.
Let's read Carla's comment.
Carla said, I definitely want a gentleman, and I love a man to treat me like a lady. Knowing that he wants to do those things is enough for me. But I'd like to find some comfort in knowing that if the dishwasher breaks, I can handle it.
Okay.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
course. I'm not denying that.
Exactly.
I respect that.
So
Demetria
said,
I'm sorry. I'll find it.
Right there. I don't think a man is weak if he allows his woman to take care of certain aspects of his life. I still pick up all the clothes in the house and organizing stuff for work, and I also make sure the schedules are in order so everybody knows where they're going where they're going well with the help of wifey. Laugh out loud.
Okay, so if there's a good woman in my life and I'm a good man, check this out. She gonna change the way I dress. Come on, let's talk. She gonna change the way I talk. She's going to change my perspective. Listen, if she moves into my spot, she's going to move around furniture. Can I get a witness? She's going to change the color of the house.
I'm good at color picking.
She's going to rearrange the kitchen.
You talking about Sandy?
Huh? Because me and Norm got one cast iron skillet that we cook everything in. Now we got different forks and different knives and different skillets, and we got coasters on the ground, and we got this and we got that. And we gleefully accept that correction and control. What do I mean by that? It was this way, General, and now it's that way. Why is it acceptable for us to do that? But when the shoe is on the other foot, no, babe, we have to learn to budget. No, we're not going to buy this. We're going to do that. No, you're going to have to do this and do that. How come now it's not accepted in the other direction, where you get pushback, you get called all kind of names, where
attitude,
you get attitude, you will hold sex, you gossip about me, you tear me down, you get emotional, this and the other. Whereas, let's be truthful, we know that women run most stuff, but the things that men need to run, and there are certain things that men need to run, let's not kid ourselves. There's a lot of times this pushback and this giveaway, and then there'll be the complaint like, you're not a real man. Well, what do you want?
Right.
I give you the control over certain things, right? So why do I gotta hear your mouth when the things that I'm supposed to control and have dominion over, you don't accept? Why?
Now, so when I asked you that question, I said, is that controlling or not? You said that's not controlling. I asked Kiss, she said, that's not controlling. Jay Gray said, Norm, that sounds like controlling. Pamela Harris said, sounds controlling to me. How do you feel about that? You said it's not controlling.
I think that we have to accept that on this you in the driver's seat, on that I'm in the, you know what I'm saying? I don't really feel that it's controlling, because I don't think that one person can command everything. You're good at this, you're good at that. I'm talking about the role. I'm talking about in particular what a man is responsible for. I don't want to use the word control. A lot of times when a man steps up to take his responsibility, sometimes he gets the greatest pushback from his own woman. That's what I'm talking about.
No,
now, you want to say controlling or not, rock out.
No doubt. Let's read Pamela Swain's comment.
He said, I love being treated in the manner I deserve. By no means am I weak, but if I should cut the grass, respect the fact that I'm here to assist, not take your job. I'm learning how to step back, but it's hard. Hold on, where are we? Okay, I'm learning how to step back, but it's hard. I'm making mistakes, but I'm correcting as I go. It's more important to make him feel like the man that God called him to be than to show my strength.
Clap that up.
Yep. I love your
honesty.
Wow.
I love that.
You know, one of the biggest fights I ever had in my life was with, I had this girlfriend in. We go to the store.
Mm-hmm.
She take all the groceries. She put them in the car. I'm just silently.
Right.
Yo, after about the third or fourth time, I just blew my stack, and I just grabbed the bag from her. What did she say? I'm used to this. Well, you may have been used to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm here, you're gonna have to unused to that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just because you are doing a thing doesn't mean when God provides you a man that you should continue to do that. It's not an explanation. Well, I'm used to drinking. I'm used to beating your ass. I'm used to doing a lot of self-destructive behavior.
Right.
But what self-respecting man is going to just sit back and watch his woman just do everything? And she was real high strung, and I can do everything and stuff like that. And it literally did cause us a lot of fighting. Now, after we break up, you know what she said to me? You did treat me like a lady, Dawood.
Yeah.
And she said I was, and I was like, thank you. But it made me feel sad that we're not together, because at the time she couldn't accept that treatment.
Right. Julius asked me a quick question, because he asked me, what if my significant other made life changes without me?
Life changes
as far as the feeling that he's controlling things. But okay, and I asked him what, and he said where you live, what car to buy, disciplining your kids, etc. So for me, unless it's something like we have 4 kids and you telling me you buying a sports car, how is that helping the family? You know what I'm saying? Little things like that are just stupid and asinine and absolutely make no sense, I'm not going to argue about. When it happens to be about where you live, I'm very adamant about when I like something and I want something, I try to go after it. I don't think about the other details of it all until afterwards, right? So if it's for the better of the family, or if it's for the better for the relationship, if he's going to say we're going to live somewhere safe, there's nothing to argue about. And if it's something but only if it comes to disciplining the kids, that's kind of because at the same time, like, you're disciplining your children too, but as long as you're not undermining me when I say something and making me feel like my word don't count at all, that's when I'm going to have a problem. But if he's disciplining his kids or making decisions when it comes to the betterment of my family, the betterment of our situation, I have nothing to say, but if it's something really, really extreme, like, yo, you really did that without me, it would have to be something extreme that you just had no respect, like, how you made that decision without me? Then I got to question, are we even a partnership or not? You know what I'm saying? Then I would have an issue. That's when you call things controlling, when you just like, well, I don't need your opinion. I do what I want.
Every decision is made without your mate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, you can't do that.
Especially in a marriage.
Because whatever decisions you make, you have to understand it affects your partner.
True indeed. Now, then we're gonna let's read Juanita's, and then we'll take it, and then we close out. Juanita,
where it says if it's not for the better.
Yes.
If it's not for the better, Norm, it's not controlling. I'm not good at
holding. If it is for the better, Mom.
Huh?
If it is for the better.
If it is for the better.
Oh, I'm sorry. If it is for the better, Norm, it's not controlling. I'm not good at holding down the financing, so he does it. Like you said, Queen, I do what he can't. And vice versa, because we are a team. Yes. The one thing he puts his foot down with is chick clean the bathroom.
Right.
Yo, no doubt.
I wanted to answer the last statement. Okay. If you're in a relationship where God constantly gives the rhema or the vision to your woman, you need to get with God and find out that why that's the case. What do I mean? There are times in relationships when the woman will get the vision first. Right? Which is like, I don't know, time for us to move out of the neighborhood, right? And I'm a ghetto rat. So I just want to stay in the ghetto. And me and my girl fuss because she wants something better, and I'm not able to see that.
Right.
But now the question was, what if it continues to happen? Then my question is, what relationship do you have with God? Because if the decision, if you're consulting God first, right, then there's going to be an agreement. So I'm asking you, like, why is it that she always makes the dominant decision? That's not just, oh, she's a shrew, oh, she's a mean person, and she doesn't want me to do what I need to do. The question has to come back on to the man as well to say, well, why is that? What am I not doing spiritually, right? Because let me tell you something. If God puts something on my heart and I know it's God, I don't give a care what no woman will do. Like, you know what I mean? And in same token, if I love and respect my woman, she might bring something to me that I might not like.
Right.
But it's the conviction
Absolutely.
that she has for consulting God. So it's not fair if your woman is watching and praying and your lazy ass is on the couch.
Right.
No. And then you want to bitch and moan and complain, right? If you're not making no decisions, you as a man have to ask yourself why your ass ain't. It ain't all just the woman being disrespectful and mannish.
Right.
I have some comments, right?
Okay.
Roberto says some females have a way of provoking a man to get out of character. And Vic goes on to say it's a difference between control and running the relationship. It's a team thing. Submit to one another. Okay. If I am not good with finances and she's good at that, I should let her help on that to make things better. It's a difference between control and submitting. Allowing a man to do things he should do is not controlling, but some men also have to not be lazy. Women also have to allow it. Real men don't have to be asked. Then Rob went on to say, and then you have those who say, I need a man who can handle me. Does that stem from some type of abuse, trauma? And then Vic went on to say, nowadays women settle for lazy men and want a good man.
Absolutely.
Real men mostly not want it, and when they want to be that, the man is in a woman's life. Communication is key, and decisions are decided by both people, better for the situation. And if you're consulting God, then that's done with prayer first. Acknowledge God with all your ways, and He will direct your path.
Let me tell you something.
I love y'all.
I run from women that say something like, I need a man that can handle me.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Because that means you already intend to be a problem. You feel me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So
go get handled by another joker. I'm out.
I run from that.
I
said that one time, but it wasn't in that respect.
So you basically already intend to be a problem in this situation. I'm good, man.
We're not talking about sexual. We're talking about relationship.
Right. And
we're not talking about sexual.
Right. That's different.
Yes.
And also, if you're going to submit one to another, but one person is making all the damn decisions, how can you submit? If you're not pulling your weight, honestly, men and women, how can you expect your mate to submit to you when you're not pulling your weight? You're just being lazy, manipulative, right? And want the other person to do all the work and just to nitpick and shot, and shoot at the other person.
Right.
That's not right. And it's a lot of lazy jokers out there. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Man.
I ain't one of them.
No doubt. Wow, man, I'm looking at the time, man. Yo, I could go on with this one, but we got to close out. It's been an interesting show.
Yes,
it's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Very informative.
It's definitely been an interesting show.
I thought we was gonna fight more than we did.
No doubt.
We never seem to. I be trying to make us fight.
Shout out to the callers. Shout out to everybody
in the comments
section. Shout out to everybody, no matter what platform you're listening to us on. Whether it be YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Ustream, the mother site, WBKS1.com, the TuneIn app, Facebook, so on and so forth.
Yes.
We love you all. We appreciate you all. We hope everybody has a great weekend. Now, look, man, November 10th and November 17th, come and check out the play.
Yes.
All right? Come and check out the play. What's the play?
The play is Final Deceit, the stage play.
Yes.
And we go on November 10th, November 17th at First Unitarian Society of Plainfield, 724 Park Avenue. If you guys want tickets, please contact Juanita. We'll give you the number again. $25 in advance, $30 at the door, $35 for VIP.
Yes.
Meet and greet the cast, light buffet. And for tickets, you can contact Juanita Caring Hearts at
908-986-8474.
Yes.
You already know. All right.
Or hit us up on DMs if you having a problem reaching out to whatever case is, so we can kind of get you guys some tickets. And tonight.
Oh, where we gonna be?
Tonight, if you guys are not over is the Union County, right?
UC Hamilton stage. That's where
Hamilton.
We are gonna be tonight to see Riff.
Up close and personal,
too. Them Lean On Me boys.
Yes.
Yeah. Eastside.
Yeah.
Eastside. Oh, Lord.
You're killing your brain cells, son. You're killing your brain cells. Might as well do it. That's what this is saying. Mr. Clock, loyalty.
Look at the vein. You
just rewrote the school song.
I can't even deal right
Where you get that from?
Jesus.
Who taught you that? Who taught you that?
My wife.
No doubt.
But shout out to Riff. They're going to be hitting the station. Shout out our boy, families of BKS1, Jay Chosen.
Yes.
Allure 4 is her name.
Yes.
And I was a little baffled by the flyer today. I couldn't get the other guy's names, but I'll get it. My cousin's calling my phone.
No doubt.
They're on the show.
So again, that's going to be at UC Pack.
Yes,
This is tonight. Doors open at 7 p.m. All right, and the show starts at 8 o'clock. Now, when I tell you, and this is real talk,
it's gonna be some singing tonight.
When I tell you these boys can sing, and Riff puts on, it ain't no just do a song or whatever. They put on a full production with their show.
Yes,
they are phenomenal. If you get a chance, go and see them. Get the tickets. Tickets are like, I think tickets are $40 or something like that. Tickets are $40 or whatever like that. But it's worth it because it's a full show. Nothing but awesome talent. You know Jay Chosen from season 12 of The Voice. He's going to be performing. It's going to be incredible tonight. We will be in the building.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Wu got to work. He got things he got to do.
Shut up.
But the other part of the Man Cave Morning Show, we will be in the building representing and everything. So get the UC Pack Hamilton stage. You can go right on their website and buy the tickets. You do not want to miss this show tonight. Really all right, so it's a lot of things popping, and don't forget about Final Deceit, the stage play. Yes. Get your tickets, man. All right, support. Love y'all, and y'all have a beautiful, blessed, safe weekend.
It's the Man Cave.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show. Just remember, this show is never about us.
It's always about you,
our dears.
Because you are the next best kept secret. See y'all Monday, man.
Bang. Happy weekend. Check on your strong friends, man.
Yep. Peace and blessings. Love y'all.
All right.
Yo, I can't with her. She going off about taxes.